Hello, and welcome to this presentation where we will be showing you how our latest document management features integrate with your existing time-based case management product. These include single doc drop and multi-doc drop. The single doc drop tool allows a user to drag and drop a file or email into TCM. The way this enhancement works is that it is embedded into the existing document drop functionality and has the ability to create a communication record with the time and date stamp of the email from Outlook. The multi-doc drop tool allows a user to drag and drop multiple files or emails into TCM, and unlike the single element, it doesn't require a plugin to work. Both single and multi-doc drop have the ability to strip out email attachments and include them in the document library. And now we'll show you how to add documents and emails via single doc drop. First we want to select a matter. So I'm already in context of one here. Then we want to click on the Document Library tab.
Now there's three ways in which we can upload documents and emails into the document library via single doc drop. Option 1, you can right click the document drop icon and select a file. This allows you to browse to your local drives and pick up a file from here. Option 2, you can drag and drop an email message directly from your Outlook client onto the document drop icon. But please note that dragging and dropping directly from Outlook is not available in multi-doc drop as it doesn't use a plugin. And finally, option 3,
you can drag a file onto the icon, for example an email. This will bring up the details field where we can key in a description and various other fields. This will make it easier when searching for the file at a later stage in the document library. So if you have hundreds of records, using these filters is beneficial. So as you can see, it's created the document record. In this case it was an email, so you can see there email with multiple attachments.msg. Now if we click on the document library, this will refresh the page and should pull through the attachments that were embedded in the email. As you can see here, we've got various files. We've got docx's and PDFs. We've got the paperclip attachments on the left hand side. This is a quick link to open the file. Alternatively, we can click on the file hyperlink, which will take you into the record. Now if we go into the Communications tab, we can see that it's created an email record, so a communication record, because we dropped an email file. Now if we dropped a document file, it wouldn't create a communication record unless we tick the checkbox to do so. And if you look at the date and time stamp, this is the sent date of the email from the Outlook client. So if we click on the attachment, this will pull up the email. So if you can see here, sent date is the so it pulls through the sent date onto the record, and you've got also the attachments within the email, which we can click and open from here. So these are hyperlinks to those files. This is an example. Okay, so now we've shown you how the single doc drop works. We'll move on to the multi-doc drop. So there's, as you can see, there's a multi-doc drop tab. If we click on there, this is the area where we upload multiple documents. In the top right, you can see you've got the drag and drop your files here. So similar to the document library and communication screens where you've got the document drop icon, this is the equivalent for multi-doc drop. So the intention of this screen is that you have a folder on your desktop or your local C drive in which you'll deposit all your files and emails and things that you wish to upload into Timebase. So you can see here we've got demo files example. So we'll take a couple of these, we'll select the bottom 4 and we'll simply drag those onto the icon. You can see a box appears to let us know that the action is completed. We say OK to that. And again, if we click on the multi-doc drop tab again, this will refresh. And you can see it's increased to 10 documents, so it's included our 4 documents here at the bottom,
including the email attachment, as you can see under the type column. Now if we go to the communications tab, we can see it's also created an associated record for the email. Again, it's got the date and time stamp of the email, so the sent date and time of the email in Outlook. And we've got the attachment in there also that we can hyperlink to. And of course we've got the email that we can read there as well. Now if we switch across to the document library, you'll notice that the multi-doc drop files do not have a description or type. The detailed fields for multi-doc drop files are blank. If you wish to include information in those fields, you must select the document, input the relevant information and resave. As you can see, we've just given it a type of document and put a description of test doc, and that's updated. So this will be a manual process. However, when you use the single doc drop, it automatically brings up the details screen so you can key that information on completing the record. Okay, so included in this functionality are some configuration parameters, which I'll explain now. Okay, so the first one, add records for emails and documents, or just the documents. So if set to false, uploaded email and document records will be added in the document library, one for the email and one for the document. If set to true, when you upload an email or email with an attachment, it will only create an entry in the document library for the attachment and not the email. You can also add emails to the physical library in addition to communications list. What this means is if set to false, the physical email will be stored in the library in addition to the communication list. If set to true, the email will only be stored in the communication list. Lastly, we can strip out inline images from emails. So this is where you have emails with footers and loads of images at the bottom of your email that you don't necessarily want clogging up the document library. So if set to false, images embedded into an email will not be stripped out and saved into the library. And if set to true, images will be taken out of emails and added as a separate image file within the library. And that concludes the demo. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any further questions, then please contact us at support@tricostar.com. Alternatively, please refer to the FAQ section in our guide. A link to that will be in the description of the video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.